For waterproofing our tent seams today with Gear Aid's Seam Grip Plus WP. That's good for polyurethane coated fabrics, and if you've got a tent with silicone treated fabric, you're going to use their Seam Grip Plus SIL. Get some disposable gloves because this is some really sticky stuff. You're going to start by putting your rainfly on backwards, and you're going to want to do this in a well-ventilated area. Start with an easy seam, something that's easy to reach, and apply the sealer to. Then move on to the middle of your tent or areas that are going to be harder to reach, so that way you're not leaning in sealer to get to the top of your tent later. Use really small amounts of sealer at a time, and another way you can apply it is by putting the tube directly on your tent. This was nice and easy to do on straight spots. Eventually you're going to have to tackle the tough spots like corners and spots where poles rub. This was the worst spot on our tent. As you can see, the seams are starting to peel up. Try and get as much Gear Aid underneath the seams as possible. You'll see them change colors, and then after you've got it under there, put some more on top and smash it down with a tiny spatula, and you're essentially gluing it down. Here's what it looks like after the first coat. This area on our tent gets a lot of wear, so I did a second coat and covered all of the red material. This is what it looks like after it has cured, and it's really malleable. The only problem we had was with the Gear Aid sticking to itself after it was cured. When that happened, it tore the Gear Aid off. Gear Aid does mention that the sealant can feel tacky after it's cured, and to use a talc-free powder like Gold Bond to get rid of that. It worked perfectly, and we just hosed our tent off afterwards. That wasn't quite enough to get all of it off, so just wipe it down with a damp rag when you're done. You'll find our blog with other helpful tips and product links in the comments.